This is me at 4 years old. I wanted to be a soccer player because my dad said I'd be good at it. Ironically, I've never really played a sport in my life, and I don't even understand the point of sports. Um, this is me at 8 years old. I wanted to be a photographer just like my mom because my mom is amazing, and I've known that since I was born. And I've just always wanted to be like her, so I would walk around with a camera just like her all the time and take pictures of random things. I'd take a camera and take pictures of random things. I wanted to be just like my mom. And this is me at 11 years old. I wanted to be a dolphin trainer at SeaWorld because I went to SeaWorld literally all the time and I loved it, especially the dolphins. So, this is me at 18 years old. I graduated from West Orange and I started going to Valencia but decided to drop out because I didn't understand the point of college and I didn't think I had a purpose at all. This is me at 20 years old. I came back to college and I really loved it and I decided what I wanted to do, and I also didn't have arms apparently. Now, this is me presently at 30 years old. I have my own private therapy practice and I love my life. And I'm really happy with what I'm doing. I love that I get to help people every day. So now I'm going to share my story with you. When I hit adolescence, I started dealing with a lot of stuff. My life was chaotic, and I didn't realize what I was dealing with until I was much older. Um, so I decided to go to a therapist when I was about 18, and she helped me realize that I was holding back a lot of pain and I had a lot of repressed memories that needed to come out. And once certain memories came out, it had unlocked my entire mind as to why I was the way I was and why I got into the things I got to. And she helped me realize a plethora of things, including that I needed to do this for other people too. So I discovered my purpose through a TED Talk at a new student experience class in Valencia when I was 20. It was to become a mental health counselor for people who struggle with any emotional or mental issues so that they can live more fulfilling and healthy lives. My goal in life was to always better the world, so I realized I could do this through helping individuals. Valencia helped me with a lot of things through the Career Center, professors, and a bunch of other resources. But one of the most important things I discovered was through a strength test that Valencia gave to me. I had certain strengths that matched perfectly to my counseling career. There were 5, but I would just like to share 3 with you. The first is intellection. It's all about thinking and analyzing things, and this is a very important strength to have when you are a therapist. The second is empathy, and again, I already knew I was empathetic. I always felt what other people were feeling and understood them completely, so this is an incredibly important strength to have because you need to be able to understand people when you're a therapist and really truly understand what they're going through. The last one is consistency, and this is also really important. You always want to treat people equally, especially in this job. In life in general, you of course always want to treat people equally, don't judge, etc. But especially with my job, I can't look at people in their situations and judge them for what they've done because when you have this job, you kind of have to realize that everyone is human and you're going to meet a lot of people with a lot of different stories and backgrounds, and you have to look at them all equally. So for my schooling, I obtained my AA degree at Valencia and then got my bachelor's degree in psychology at UCF. I continued to pursue my master's degree in mental health counseling at UCF as well, and I was lucky enough to be blessed with an angel of a mom. She paid my first 4 years of college through Florida Prepay. and that was just amazing. So for my master's degree, in total, that was $23,287.95. I also had to complete 2,000 hours of supervised clinical work, but I could do that while I worked through my master's. And after obtaining my master's, I was able to apply for a mental health counseling license, and that's how I got my own practice. And yes, it was totally worth all the work. And now I'm currently going to school for my doctorate degree at FSU. So now I'm 30 years old and I own my own practice, which is really amazing. It's a lot like running a business. I take care of all scheduling, administration, and billing work, but since I run it out of my home, I don't have to pay for rent or an office, and I'm free to give my clients the exact kind of therapy that they need. I live on a beach, so my client and I could take a walk on the beach, we could talk about their life there, we can do it in my house, we can do it while they do art in my art studio, or really anywhere they're comfortable with, and it's amazing, and I love, love, love my job now. So thank you for watching, and bye!